much for stopping by. So for today's video, I am so excited to bring you my Sephora recommendations. So we have the Sephora spring event coming up. I'm gonna put right here all the details. So Sephora has 3 tiers, so each tier will get access on different dates, and there will be different discounts for each tier. I somehow became the highest one, which is, what is the highest one? Is it Rouge? What am I? Yes, I'm Rouge. And I don't know if that's something to be proud of, but you know what? Here we are. Already have a wish list going, so let me know in the comments below if you guys would want to see a video of my wish list. I'm not going to buy everything on my wish list, but it's there. It's ready to go. I just need to decide what it is that I'm going to buy. Before today's video, we're going to be talking about the products that I recommend for you to buy. So I, to be honest, typically don't buy much at Sephora. If I can buy things more at Ulta, that's where I lean towards, just because Ulta has really good perk points and all that. However, there are products at Sephora that Ulta doesn't carry, or maybe Sephora has a sale and Ulta doesn't cover it, or whatever the reason. But here are some products that I would highly recommend and that I think are worth the money. And I don't say that lightly, because most of my products are drugstore. I'm not going to go in any like particular order. Also, before I forget, I'm wearing the most amazing mascara I have tried in a really long time. And if you guys want to see that video and it's already up, I will link it in the eye and in the description box below so you guys can watch that video. So the first one's going to be the Huda Beauty Tantour Contour and Bronzer Cream. I have the Fair, which is fair to light with cool undertones. And this one, it says, is an ultra pigmented, blendable, and buildable cream to powder contour and bronzer formula. So this is what it looks like right here. And I have mine in Fair. It's a pretty deep tone, so I don't know how well this would work for any type of lighter skin tones than mine. But as you guys can see, what I do is I typically just go in with like a stippling brush. But you guys will see how pigmented. That was one swipe. And then you can go ahead and sheer it out. This is what it looks like right here. And this just gives the skin like the most beautiful bronzy look. And honestly, I barely even tap it with my brush. So this is going to last a very long time. It might even go bad before I get to finishing it. But this is a really good one. I probably reach for this one the most out of all my cream bronzers because I just like the tone. I like how easy it is to use. It blends really easily, and I just never have any problems whenever I'm using this, and it just makes my skin looks really beautiful. I'm wearing a different one today, which we'll talk about in a little bit. The next product is going to be the LYS powder and their concealer. So I'm currently still testing out the foundation, so I couldn't really tell you. I know that a lot of people do enjoy the foundation, but I'm not there yet. However, these two products are so good. So we have the LYS Triple Fix Translucent Setting Powder in Resilient. And it looks like this. It's a very unique shape, and then it has a little mirror, and this is what the shade looks like right here. Like I said, it is translucent. And I like using this basically all over my face, my under eyes, and everywhere else. And I just really like what it does for my skin. And let me tell you what the website says about it. It's a translucent pressed setting powder that blurs the skin and locks complexion product in place while absorbing excess oil for a natural matte finish. And this is gluten-free, cruelty-free, and comes in a recyclable packaging, which is really cool. It looks like you can pop out the mirror. But yeah, this is a really good brand. It's a very affordable brand at Sephora. I mean, we all know that Sephora carries more luxury products, but this is luxury at a fraction of the price. And then let's talk about the concealer. This is the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer, and I have mine in LN6. This one comes in 25 different shades, and online it says it's a luxuriously rich, ultra creamy concealer that helps visibly brighten, conceal, and nourish the complexion with a skin-like finish. It's supposed to be full coverage, natural finish, and it's also obviously gluten-free, vegan, and cruelty-free. Now, for this concealer, I haven't made up my mind how I feel about it for under the eye. However, I do use it as a, well, I'm wearing it today, first of all, so this is what it looks like, but I am wearing like an under eye corrector as well, which helps with like the grayness and the under my eyes because I have really dark circles. I also have a circus sometimes. But the way that I like to use this is as an all over foundation, and it looks so beautiful. So typically what I do is I have a lot of redness like on my cheeks, and then I have darkness around my eyes, and sometimes I'll get redness here and on my forehead. So that's all basically that I need to cover whenever I do like light coverage. So I'll go in with this one and just kind of dot it around my cheeks, chin, forehead, and then just kind of diffuse it out, and it looks so beautiful that way. And that one retails for $18. The next one is one that I've already talked about many times. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Styling Wax. This one retails for $23, and it says that it's an easy to use styling wax that lifts, tames, and sculpts every hair with extreme hold. It's your secret to feathered, locked in brows. And I love this stuff. I hate that it's so expensive. It's like a little clear pomade, and you basically just go in with your little spoolie. You can like mix it in on the cap. That's what I've seen people do, or like on here or whatever. I don't do that. I just typically just scrape off the excess on the corners, and I just go in, and that's the one that I have on my brows today. I love what this does to my eyebrows, and I have a backup already because I think Ulta did a sale on these, maybe on the last 21 Days of Beauty. I'm not sure when it was, but I did stock up. I have two, so I'm good for quite a bit because you don't need a lot. But this is a really good one. I would highly recommend it, especially if you have like stubborn eyebrows. My eyebrows are just the worst. Like they just want to go down. They don't want to go up. So I need something that really holds them in place for them to actually stay where I want them to be. And this actually does that. All right, up next, I'm going to talk about this one. This is the BeautyBlender Bounce Skin Tint. Always On Radiant Skin Tint. And I have mine in Light 5. This is beautiful. This one comes in 20 different shades, and it retails for $29. And it says that it is a skin tint that hydrates with light medium buildable coverage and a naturally radiant finish. And this is really nice. I really like this. I wasn't actually expecting to like it as much as I do. It comes in a little glass bottle, and it has a little, what do you call these? Like, what do you call these? I'm blanking out here. It doesn't matter. But anyways, yeah, this looks really beautiful in the skin. You can apply it with your hands. You can apply it with a sponge. You can also do a brush, but I typically don't, just because products like this, I feel like with brushes, it can kind of look streaky. So I'll usually just go in, like I said, with my hands or a sponge, and it just looks so natural. It evens out your skin tone. It doesn't provide like a ton of coverage, so if that's what you're looking for, this is not going to be one for you. Also, it looks very natural in the skin. It doesn't look matte or anything like that, but you can set it, and it looks really beautiful in the skin. It evens out my redness, which is everything that I could ask for. Went back and forth if I wanted to buy it or not, and I bit the bullet and I bought it. This is the Merit what is it called? The Merit Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. This one retails for $24, and I have mine in Taupe. This is the color that I wanted. It was sold out for a while. You couldn't find it. But Mallory Brooke is the one that got me into this one. She would put it on all the time, and it just looked so beautiful. I think Alana Davidson wears it too. But anyway, so let's talk about what this is. It's a slick of sheer color infused with rose hip oil and shea butter for healthy looking lips all day long. It has a ton of like added things, and it's of course cruelty free. But let me show you guys well, first of all, the packaging. I love how this looks, like just sitting, you know, on your little desk or something, or inside your purse. It just looks so pretty. And then it comes with a tiny little doe-foot applicator, and this is what that shade looks like right there. It feels very light on the lips, and of course it's not like super long lasting, but it does last quite a bit. But your hair won't get like stuck in it or anything like that, because it's not like goopy, right? It's kind of like a lighter formula, but I love this so much. And I know it's expensive, but I love it so much. And I don't think I would buy any other shades, to be honest. I like this shade specifically, Taupe. Okay, next up I'm going to recommend a concealer. Now this one I love under my eyes. This is the One Size by Patrick Starr Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer, and I have mine in medium 1N. And this one comes in 24 different shades. And it says it's an all-day wear, do-it-all medium to full coverage concealer that acts as the most targeted texture solver, gliding on skin like butter on toast. Which honestly sounded kind of gross when I heard that. I don't know what they would... Like, why would I want my under eyes to look like butter? To me, like, butter is greasy and oily and... anyways, so that's that. So it says it's a full coverage matte liquid concealer. And I don't know if I would call this a matte concealer. I feel like it's more like satin because it doesn't ever go matte. So I don't know. But it is definitely medium to full coverage. Like you can really build this up and you need the tiniest bit. So this will last you a really long time. And this is also cruelty free. But this is one that I will reach for on days that I want more like a full coverage. Or if I'm wearing like a more full coverage foundation, because if you wear a full coverage foundation with a light coverage concealer, things can look a little funky. It just does a really good job at concealing my under eye. It just makes it look like I slept for 100 hours and I really, really like this. It is a little pricey. Did I say the price? This one retails for $25. Okay, next up I have a set of 2 lip colors. I only have one here. My other one, I think it's in my purse. But this is the Lilah B Mini Lovingly Lip Tinted Lip Oils. I've been really into oils lately, more so than glosses. I just love how they feel on the lips. They're so light, they're hydrating, and I love the ones that have a little bit of a tint. So it kind of looks like a gloss, but then it's acting kind of like a lip balm on my lips. Love that for me. So this kit is $22 and it comes with 2 little mini lip oils, and they're each 0.6 ounces. And honestly, even though they're minis, I feel like this will last you quite a bit unless you're using it like every single day, every hour. Then maybe you'll run out. But I mean, so far I'm still, you know, fine with it. And it says that it's a pair of luxurious mini lip oils to treat your lips in 2 universally flattering shades. And the 2 shades that come included in this kit are Be Elegant and Be Remarkable. One's a berry wine and one's a perfect nude. I have Be Elegant, which is the nude here. And these are actually pretty pigmented. Like, I didn't expect them to be. So as you guys can see right there, it's really pigmented, which I was surprised by. I didn't think they were going to be. I thought they were going to be more like the Merit, which is kind of, you know, more see-through. But I love that. I love that it is the way it is because you can kind of like line your lips and then add just a little bit of this one. And this one will add the hydration you need, but the color as well. So the next one, it's a tool. And it's this one right here. This is the Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez Liquid Touch Foundation Brush. This one retails for $28. And it's a brush packed with soft, silky bristles that build, blend, and buff. So I love this brush for foundation. I love the shape that it has. It's very unique compared to like all my other foundation brushes. Like I have other brushes that I like, but they're usually like more round or they're just more chubby. And this one I just love because I feel like it gets into like the little corners. If you don't want to use like a concealer brush, you can use this one just for everything. Like you can get around your nose. You can even probably use it for like blending out bronzer, which I haven't tried. Also, as you guys can see, like the handle, it's like a really pretty light pink. And then the bristles on top are also very pretty, like that ombre looking thing. And this one's nicely washed. But this is definitely one that I think it's worth the money. And I don't think it's very expensive, honestly, considering it's a foundation brush. And it's probably going to last you a very long time. And it's really pretty. They also have a concealer brush, which I have. But I don't know if I would recommend that one as much as I would recommend this one. I mean, if you can afford both, buy both. They're both really nice, but this is the one that to me it's a standout out of the 2. All right, up next we have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. This one comes in 6 shades, retails for $28, and it says that it's a dual-ended cream shaping stick that is buildable and swipes on seamlessly for true to skin definition that dries down to a natural matte finish. I have mine in a light medium, and right now it's actually sold out, so I'm hoping that this will come back by the time the sale starts. That's the one that I'm wearing today. I have another one on top, the Milani bronzing whatever, but that's the one that I have more like a contour, and I love how this looks on the skin. I do prefer the Huda. Like if I have to choose one of the two, I prefer the Huda. But this one's also really nice. So this is what it looks like right there. It's a very pretty like tone. It's more like cool tone. And I really like that because I feel like a lot of bronzers that come out are very red on my skin. It could just be like, you know, my skin tone just pulls red. But I don't like that. I don't like how it looks. It makes me look like I, you know, was too much in the sun. You know, not like I got like a bronzy finish, more like I got burnt. And I know a lot of people like that, and that's fine. It's not my preference. I like to look more bronzy, more sculpted, maybe that's what I should say. I don't like looking too red and whatever. So that one I do like, but my Huda is my favorite. All right, and last but not least, we have the Sephora Collection Best Skin Ever Liquid Foundation. I have mine in 20N, and this one retails for $20. I know. Also, I've heard somebody that worked at Sephora told me that Sephora is working towards getting their little bunny, and they're going to be cruelty free. I don't know. Do you guys know anything about that? Because I have looked everywhere, and everything points at them not being cruelty free. But anyway, so this is a medium coverage natural finish foundation with a long wearing anti-pollution formula that hydrates skin for up to 12 hours and is infused with skincare benefits. It's a medium natural liquid foundation with hyaluronic acid, red algae extract, and brown algae extract. And this is a really good one. Again, this is also an affordable product from Sephora. You don't find these a lot on their site. And this one's really nice. Like this one actually is more of a medium coverage. So for me, I would say get this one if you're looking for something just to even out your skin tone, more like a skin tint. But if you want more of a medium, I don't know if you could really pull full coverage from this, but definitely a good medium coverage from this one. I do wish it had like some type of SPF just because I like having SPF in my foundations. But honestly, I started just buying SPF separate, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Anyways. This is a really pretty one. It is like a natural finish. It just evens out your skin. It makes it look really beautiful, really nice and hydrated without it looking like dewy and too oily. I feel like people talked about it for a bit. It went viral and then everybody forgot about it. But this is a really good one. I think people should talk about it more. It's really nice. It has nice ingredients. And like I said, I'm not sure if it's cruelty free, which is why I'm kind of talking about it and kind of leaving it at the end. Is it? Is it not? Do you guys know? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me? I don't know. Those are all the products that I would recommend that you guys should buy from Sephora during the spring sale. Now, honestly, I can probably go through my collection and come up with like 30 more. But these are the ones that kind of like stand out to me. You know, these are the ones that I wear on a regular basis. And they just, you know, I know for a fact that I could recommend these. So that's gonna be it for this video. Like I said, let me know in the comments below if you guys would want to see a wish list video because we have quite a few things in my cart. I think it would be fun to make that video, but anyways, that's gonna be it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to give me a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, I would appreciate if you would do so. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.